Ooh. Well, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Thursday Night Live, the last of our full-hour community times for a couple of nights as we head into our short but sweet. And I am delighted that you could join me and my proud Welsh buttocks for the next hour as we wave away Thursday. Well, what day is it? Oh, it is. It's Thursday. We wave away Thursday and we welcome in Friday. Poets' Day, my lovelies. Piss off early, tomorrow's Saturday. And we will be doing so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, a matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their power. Please deploy it with wisdom and restraint. There's something for me to open. There's a napkin. No action tonight for 210 Head to 10 Ting Tin or the Netty Petty Piss Pot. However, Sean's box has obligingly assumed the pounding position and is ready for a jolly good scene to. And of course, we've got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, and I hope will, leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of your fellow bogs, members of the inner scrotum, and possibly penny lickers, if any of the elite are in tonight. We shall see. We shall see. I can't wait to just dive on top of you and start the conversational thrustings. But before I do that, I'm going to have a goodly slurp of my wine. Cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep your wits about you. Keep your hand on your halfpennies. That's my advice. And above all, to each and every one of you with some excitement in my heart and sincerity and integrity oozing out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Thanks so much. Cheers, darlings. Right, good evening to each and every one of you. Shemai. Oh, can't see who that was now. Yeah, I'm not going to spend the next half an hour going through all of the doings. I'm just going to assume that all of the lovely people that we normally see are here with us. I'm going to say good evening to all of you. And if we do have any newcomers here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And you are indeed very, very welcome. Penny lickers wear silky knickers. You would know them. Right, okay, now then, what have I got to talk to you about today? I have given myself a bit of a talking to for various reasons and in various ways. Now then, there are things that I can't fully control at the moment. I can't control the weather, which is really getting me down. I can't fully control my emotions about certain things that I'm dealing with, going through, however you want to term it. But there are some things that I can control. And there are some things that I used to be good at. I used to be rather good at making things happen. And I think that I need to try and reclaim some of my old dynamism and dare to do something. And I'm going to. I've been having a bit more of a think. I will keep an eye on the comments, darlings. You should have built a boat, not a boat. Oh, God, tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's raining. According to the forecast, it's going to rain every day for the next 2 weeks. And it's rained every day for the last 2 weeks. Bloody hell. Good evening, Steve McDonald. Good evening, Paula. Good evening, Ange. JB3, you piss-taking swine. Good evening. I know. What have you told me about thinking? I know. doesn't lead anywhere good. Right, so I am becoming increasingly passionate about and committed to this community. Now, that's partly because, well, I just am anyway. It's partly because I'm increasingly grateful to the community. The longer that we go on, the more you help me, the more difference you make to me. And that makes me all the more committed to it and trying to drive it forward. But also, there are people coming out of the woodwork, and have been for a little while, who share my passion. And that's really encouraging. And I'm starting to see how much more the community can be. And I am pretty determined to try and drive it forward, because I know that there are people on board now. And this weekend just gone, that was a bit of a pivotal one, because yes, we had a nice lunch, but we had a Matlock Monday, and that hasn't really happened before on a community basis. I've met up with the odd person, blah, 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 but we haven't had like a community meet-up like that. And, you know, I mean, it was like there were 3 vans there. There were 3 vans there, but do you know what? It was great. It was so much fun, and that's in the middle of winter. Imagine how much more fun that would be in late spring or summer or early autumn, when you've got more light and it's not so freezing cold. And obviously my thoughts are a bit jumbled, so you're going to have to bear with me. Obviously, since NETTY came along, a lot of you people, subscribers, inner scrotum, penny lickers, a lot of people followed NETTY to me, to this channel, and therefore to the community. And there's been a bit of a theme developing, hasn't there? You know, in terms of motorhomes, campers, van life, that kind of thing, and that's become a bit of a theme to the community. Indeed, some people left because of it, because they didn't have an interest, but they've since come back, and new people have come along as well, because at the end of the day, people are just people, aren't they? So a quick look at the comments. Just another Matlock Monday. And I am going to ask for your feedback on all of this. Oh, interesting idea, Jonathan. Interesting idea. Invite a different member of the community every Monday to ROGERBOTTY for a joint live stream. Here's an interesting one from Noel Edmonds, TV actor from Port Sunlight on the Wirral, the Leisure Peninsula. Who else thinks the same in the chat? Jason needs to go to the Caravan more and save using excuses, spend at least 3 or 4 days a week at the Caravan. Please help us. Well, go on, go for it. Go for it. Good evening, Pauline. Wide-eye, good evening. Oh, Matlock is incredibly scenic, Jeremiah. Good evening to you. Just post Windy Bum's keys through Windy Bum's door and get on with job done. Bill D, good evening. Right, well, I'll keep an eye on the answers to that because you know, I did address that pretty thoroughly in today's video, and I mean the video that went out today, which of course was recorded yesterday, and I've been really grateful for all of the response to it, and there wasn't a negative response until Noel Edmonds, TV actor, just walloped in there. Oh, Damien Eves, God bless you, kind sir. A gifted membership. Oh, and look who it's gone to. It's gone to our Jen, one of the penny lickers, Janine Malibu Queen. Oh, bless you, Damien. Thank you very much. Serious question now, mate. How many days a month will you spend in ROGERBOTTY and NETTY? Well, all of them. That's where I'm going to be living. I don't understand that question. I mean, I don't have an option, do I? I'm going to be spending every day of the month in either ROGERBOTTY or NETTY. So, weird question, that one. Your reluctance to commit to van life is completely understandable. Going from a house to a caravan is an enormous step, but you're positive about it, and that matters. Yeah. It's not a question of a reluctance to commit, because I don't have any choice in that. I have to do it whether I like it or not. What I've got a reluctance to do is to jump before I'm pushed. Now, come on, darlings, it's human nature, isn't it? To either put off what you fear or worry about. That's human nature. And if you've got something good going on, isn't it human nature to cling on to it? I mean, if you had an amazing person in your life, and you had fantastic pottering and you loved being in each other's company and all of that, and they said, yeah, but unfortunately, I've got to go away with work in a couple of months' time. I'm not sure exactly when yet, but I am going to have to go away to the other side of the world, so let's enjoy it while it lasts. Would you say to them, well, clear off now. Clear off immediately. I don't want to enjoy you for the next 2 months. I want you to go away immediately. Or would you say, right, fair enough, let's make the most of this last 2 months then? Because that's kind of the situation. I've got, I don't know how many weeks left of Windy Bum, and I'm going to enjoy them. I'm going to make the most of them. And as I was trying to tell you last night, and did tell you in the video today, the universe wants me to stay in Windy Bum. And the universe told me that yesterday, because last night's live was a bit wonderfully chaotic, and I didn't get a chance to tell you what I wanted to, for all of the best reasons. Last night was amazing, and of course, I'm forever grateful for the kindnesses. But yesterday, Amrit got the, I I say this in the video today, I don't know how mortgages work. I've never had one. Any properties I've owned, I've just bought outright. So I don't know how mortgages work. But he got the letter of offer, or whatever it's called. You know, the official letter saying that, right, you've got this mortgage, blah, blah, blah. His offer on the house he's buying had already been accepted. So, great stuff. It's all going ahead. He and his wife, they've worked their asses off since they came to the UK. And they're going to have their own family home. And once they have that, they can get their very young son, bring him back from Nepal, where he is at the moment with his grandparents, and they will be settled in their own family home, a lovely family unit. And that's wonderful. But they are going to have to furnish a bare shell of a home from scratch on not much budget. And they're going to have to do that in the next couple of months. Well, guess what? I have got to defurnish a beautiful home full of beautiful furniture also in the next couple of months. This was meant to be. This was meant to be. I think the world of Amrit and his wife. I like them very much indeed, and I respect them. And they're just lovely, 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 amazing people. And nothing would make me happier than the thought of all of this going to them to help them at the beginning of their journey, if you like, because they've been living in shared accommodation. They've got nothing in the UK of their own. They're going to have to do it all from scratch. Well, how perfect is this? We can hire a truck with some muscular men with trousers with many pockets, and everything here can go to Nottingham. He can have it all. All of the furniture, all of the appliances, everything down to kettle, toaster, microwave, washing machine, tumble dryer, hoover, everything. Even the television from ROGERBOTTY, he's going to have that as well. So he can have it all. And that solves his problem. It solves my problem. And I will be so happy knowing that my stuff has gone to somebody that I consider to be family. You know, I was talking to somebody today, and I might have been replying to, I think it was Paula, in a comment. I might not have been a comment, might have been a personal chat. But on some level, family are the people that you choose to spend time with and who choose to spend time with you. And the people at the restaurant, they're my family. And I don't question it. They just are. So nothing would make me happier than knowing that all of my stuff here is going to my family to help them out. And it also helps me out, and it just shows you the universe knows what it's doing. The universe knows what it's doing. And I was meant to cling on to Windy Bum for a little while for my own emotional well-being. But also, as it turns out, for the good of others. So how lovely would that be? How lovely will that be? We just need the timings to work out. We need his purchase to go through. We need my eviction to hold off long enough so that we can get that done. And I will be genuinely over the moon with that. That would make me so, so, so happy. And of course, I will be a regular visitor to Omrit's home, and I'll see all of my stuff. It just won't be my stuff anymore. But that's fine. That's fine. There's emotionally and universally, there's a massive difference between giving it to charity, selling it on Facebook Marketplace, selling it on eBay to somebody that you don't know, and doing this, helping out a family member. I'm so happy about this, I can't tell you. Let's have a quick look at the old comments again. You're right, Ems. I am the only one in my shoes. Where are you going on holiday in March? I'm nipping to somewhere in Spain for a few days. Somewhere in Murcia. No idea where. Oh, yeah, Jonathan, that's right. 28 days a month. So that means that I'll be away in Netty off the site. Netty will be going away on a Monday if it ever stops raining. That was always the plan, that I'll sign out of the site on a Monday, go away in Netty for a Netty night somewhere. And if we do that every week, or nearly every week, that will keep the legalities all clear. So, yeah, Jonathan, that's the plan. Monday, go away in Netty. The rest of the time we'll be in ROGERBOTTY. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, Mark's backing that up. Yeah, absolutely. That's it. I will just go off in Netty somewhere, different places, and have an amazing time. Yes. Yeah, when you jump out naked, they do leg it. I've got personal experience of that. Oh, no, 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 no. People are saying nasty things about the landlord. Chris is lovely. He's the loveliest man ever. Chris is the landlord, the owner. We go through a letting company, but the guy is Chris, and he's absolutely lovely. He went out of his way to make sure that I had this place for 11 years. I wasn't supposed to have it for 11 years. I was supposed to have it only until Chris's dad passed away. Because Chris's dad, who was in a care home, didn't want his home to be sold while he was still alive. So they rented it instead. But it was on the understanding that once the old chap passed away, then it would be sold. And I knew that. It was made clear to me. And when the occasion came, and the old chap, bless him, did pass away at the age of 97, so not a bad innings by any standards, the place was supposed to be sold. That's what the family wanted. And Chris, because he and I had established a bit of a relationship, and because he'd seen that I loved this place, Chris bought all of the family out of their share of Windy Bottom, purely so that I could stay here. That's not... So any of you who've left a comment saying, I don't think your landlord is being fair, landlords are all wankers, all of this, that and the other. No, no. That's an amazing act of a human being. He actually did that. He paid off all of his siblings who had a share in it, so that the place was his, and so that I could stay here. And we've had a great relationship. I've always respected the fact that this is his property. And he has always respected the fact that it's my home. So I've always looked after his property. He's always respected that it's my home. Anything I've asked for, he's done. He's done more than I've asked for. When the pandemic kicked in, without being asked, he said, don't pay any rent for as long as the restaurant is closed. Nobody could have done more. And even when it comes to the end, I don't know why Chris is selling up. I assume it's the Renters Act, but it could well be something else. I simply don't know. But even now, he didn't just give me notice to quit. He didn't just give me the 2 months notice to quit. He said, look, I'm incredibly sorry. I know how this is going to be for you, and I want to give you as much notice as possible, but I do need to sell the place, blah, blah, blah. And I'm giving you notice that I'm going to have to give you notice, because I want you to have as much time as possible. And however you want to do it is fine. If you want to go early, if you find somewhere, great. I've spoken to the lettings company. If they've got anything that that would be suitable for you, then I've given them the most glowing recommendation and reference and whatnot. You couldn't do more than he's done. You really couldn't. So I just thought I'd put that out there. Richard, I don't know if I'm a man for van life. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, money, money, money. I've run up so much debt doing this that I'm not even worrying about it anymore. You keep mentioning you live in a down cottage in your sentence. Nowhere say all your clothes and any items that have smelled damp. Why else wouldn't you want to be a nice caravan? Smells nice and fresh. Okay, right. Okay. Not a clue. Not a clue. Why would I want to be a caravan? If you're talking about damp, then a caravan is more likely to be damp than a cottage, isn't it? Anyway, I've got important things I need to tell you. I'm getting distracted. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
And may I be the first to wish you a very happy birthday for next year.
Oh, thanks very much.
How was the hangover?
I didn't have hangover this morning, mate, I tell you.
Oh, good lad, good lad.
I've gone past the hangover stage.
Oh, they're overrated, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I'm here. Don't forget to pound that box, mate.
I won't forget. I will do it right at this very minute. Bear with. Okay, simple one tonight. Just one box. Welsh, put the call. £1. 3, 2, 1. Job done. Thank you, sir. Oh, that was a wine burp.
That's it. Job done. I'll let you get back to the stream now, mate.
Oh, right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Cheers,
Speak to you later.
Yeah, take care. And don't forget, next meetup, you're coming, whether you like it or not.
Are you going to hijack me then, are you?
100%. Me and the community, and I'm going to get onto that in a minute. I'll whisk through some comments, and then I've got stuff to tell you,
Okay,
including
I'll
you.
shut off. All you've got to say is, Tony, piss off. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't dream of it. But I will come and kidnap you. I've been threatening to do it for ages. This time it's happening. And I've got female backup.
Oh, bloody hellfire.
Yeah, they'll
Not the
entice you.
matron.
Possibly not matron, but oh, you might get Ange and Jen.
Oh. Yeah, now I'm starting to get afraid.
Well, there you are, you see.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
buddy. Bless your heart, and thank you again so much for
Speak
last
to you
night.
later, Boaty.
Catch
Good
you
night,
later,
mate.
buddy. Bye-bye. Quick flick at the comments, because I have got to... hang on. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I always figured on staying until the bitter end for various reasons. But now at least it's justified, because the fact that I have been stubborn and clung on, well, my life is going to be a lot easier, because I don't have to worry about individually selling a load of gear or gifting it to charity or paying somebody to come and do a house clearance. Don't have to worry about any of that. Umrit can have it all. He can have it all. Nice and easy for me. We will organise, transport, removal, stuff. He will pay for that. So it's not going to cost me anything. That's good. It's not going to take any effort on my part. I've just got to clear all my shit out of it, and it can all go to him. And I just think that's a fantastic thing, don't you? Do you not think that's the universe really working at its best? And I love the idea that he and his wife and their young son will properly start their proper UK life with all of my gear around them. I'll feel part of it. And I'll feel proud of that, to be honest. And if that means that I've spent an extra month or two of rent, I don't give a shit. I don't care. It's more important. It's more important. And it suits me emotionally as well. So, no man is an island. It's going to be great for him. It's going to be great for me. I just think it's grand. You're right, Bildy. Treat the Caravan as a home rather than it being part of van life. Treat Netty as in being part of van life for trips away. You're right. You're 100% right, and that is exactly what I'm doing. I've heeded advice. Stuff has happened. Today there's a video coming out tomorrow, and it will explain everything I've been through today. But in a nutshell, I've realised that what I'm going to be doing, and I've already started, is taking parts of my heart to my new life. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I did it today. I took some bits that mean a hell of a lot to me from here. That was painful, removing them from here. But I put them into ROGERBOTTY, and ROGERBOTTY felt a little bit more like home, because more of my heart was in him. And I'm just going to keep doing that. And more and more of my heart will move to ROGERBOTTY until it's all there. And that'll be good. I don't know if it's the best way to do it, but it feels like the best way. All of the stuff that means something to me, it's just moving to my new home. And if I don't see my new home as a home yet, I soon will do. And Netty will absolutely be what she always has been. My amazing, beautiful, wonderful getaway. Anyway, I need to talk to you about other stuff. Because I have been proactive. The universe has been going mad today, right? Pay attention. I'll be asking questions. The universe has been going mad. Weird things have been happening, and I want your feedback on it all. Let me just whisk through the comments. Yes, the toaster. Not Nettie's toaster, not ROGERBOTTY's toaster, that toaster, the one over there. No, I'm not going to give him the dead roses. We could say anything we want about Boaty in this chat. He doesn't read the comments. Boaty, is it you would rather live in a cottage other than Windybum than the Caravan, or is it just Windybum because that's where your heart is? It's Windybum. It's Windybum. Yeah. You've got some of you have, Emma has. Most of you have got no idea what this place means to me and why. It's in tomorrow's video. It's been in a previous video. This place came to mean so much to me that I decided I was going to die here. And I hoped that that would be a natural, organic ending to my time on this little spinning ball. But I always promised myself that if I was forced to leave, then, forgive me, I would end it before I had to leave. That's always been my plan. And when I got that letter, that was still my plan. You don't know this, do you? When I got the letter, the video that I filmed about getting the letter was 48 hours afterwards. I didn't mention it in that video because it's a bit dark, but in between receiving the letter and filming that video, nobody knows this, I've never said this, not even to any of my closest friends. I went to a car park and I went up to the top floor. That was the plan. That's how much this place means. Yeah. Bit of a dark time that was. Anyway. Hedgehog of Truth question from Susie Sunshine. Boaty, do you have a passport? I do. Because I don't think they would let me into Spain without one. But yes, I do have a passport. Oh, Pete, God bless you. Oh, that's kind. What's that for? I'll have a look in a minute. As a landlord myself, says Noel Edmonds, TV actor, oh, you've got something in common with Mr. Stephen Parry from Port Sunlight on the Wirral, the Leisure Peninsula. He's also a landlord. What a coincidence. As a landlord myself, expect you to move out before the Section 21 was actually legal, not being awkward, and I'll be upset knowing you have a caravan somewhere to move it already, so why you? Not a clue. If anybody can translate that, hang on, well, let's have a go at it. No, I can't make head or tail of that. Anybody help? I've got something I'd kind of like to tell you. As a landlord, I do not like the option you do, but the council want you to be homeless and then you start finding you a place. Again, not much of a clue there, really. It was decent of Chris, wasn't it? It was more than decent. Um, oh, we have a translation. Thank you. This is coming from the production team. They've obviously gone on an app of some nature and managed to get a translation. Hold on. Right, Noel Edmonds' translation. As a landlord, he would be annoyed if he wanted his tenant to move out and they didn't, despite having a caravan to live in. Ah, okay. Right, interesting. Well, I will move out as soon as I am told that I must. That's my duty as a tenant. As yet, Noel Edmonds, the landlord hasn't told me to move out. He's just told me that I'm going to have to move out at some point in the near future. And when he tells me to, I will. So he's got no reason to be annoyed with me, has he? Thank you, production team, for that translation. Oh, sorry, that made me laugh. Just whizzing through the comments here. What I was trying to say, you keep telling us your cottage is damp in the all send to nowhere. Your cottage is damp in the all send to nowhere. Right, okay. Oh, that one made me laugh. Oh, come on, how am I so far behind on the comments? Oh, I hope Simone is well as well. I hope it's okay. Interesting question, Susie Sunshine. I meant to address this in the video today and I ran out of time. Any news on the Sherpa's Lodge and the hotel at Claycross? No, there's no news and I don't care. I've decided that I don't want to be involved in either of them. I don't want to be involved in either of them. And I know that this is going to sound counterintuitive because I've said I don't want to live in a caravan and all of that. But I don't want to be involved in that either. The caravan seems like if I can't have Windy Bum, and I can't, the Caravan and Netty, ROGERBOTTY and Netty, they're the best alternative. And all of the promise of future life that brings. I don't want to ask about with Claycross or the Sherpa's Lodge. That involves other people being fucked around because they're imbeciles, and I can't be asked with it. I can't be asked with it. I would like to be master of my own destiny, and I've got plans. I've got plans. I am sure that, and I'm even more sure after today, that when it happens, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to love it. I'm going to turn it into a massive positive for me and others. And I don't want to be weighed down with nonsense of the Sherpa's Lodge and bloody Claycross. It's all just, oh, I don't need it. I can't stand people who, oh, I struggle to deal with other people's lack of dynamism. And if they can't get their shit together, well, that's their problem. And I don't want to be part of the jigsaw of other people not getting their shit together. Let them not get their shit together on their own. I don't need to be part of it. I'm going to have an amazing time going forward. I just don't know it yet. But anyway, right. Come on. It's have you thought of moving back to Wales? Often. Often. Yes. Yeah, often. Oh yeah, the candle's buggered. Oh, thank you, Mark. You'll smuggle me back to Windy Bum when the time comes and bury me in the back garden. And it seems to... Oh, my God. Well, yeah, thank fuck I didn't jump. That wasn't... Yeah, that wasn't a great time, if I'm honest. You know what? This is going to sound a bit dramatic. It's true. And I was never going to say anything. That little period of time between getting the letter and making that video, you've got no idea, but you guys saved my life. You were the reason that I didn't. And you never knew. So, thank you. I've had some very nice meals since then, and I wouldn't have if it wasn't for you lot. Seriously, you can't say for certain, but if the community wasn't a thing, and if you lot weren't there, if it had just been me, but yeah, thank fuck I didn't. And I made that video. Yeah. I didn't just think about it, the Jamesy boy. It was my plan. It was always my plan. I hoped it would never happen. I hoped it would never have to be put into action. But that was always the plan. Hey. And of course, back then it was closer to the accident. I wasn't doing the daily diary stuff, and I had a really bad day. I had a really bad day. And genuinely, it was you lot. When I went back from the edge and I sat on the stairs, you know, the stairwell, and just thought about stuff, and I decided I'd make a video the next day, see what happened. One of my better decisions, probably. Right. Relight that bloody candle. Oh, the candle's buggered. Knowing Boaty would have jumped and landed on the bailiffs that were coming to repossess his caravan. Oh, Sherry, hello, darling. I understand that other people don't have the attachment to their homes that I do. Chatted about this today with a dear friend. So yeah, it might not make sense. Oh right, fuck the comments and spill what you want to tell us. Okay, well that makes sense. Right, okay. As I say, the universe has been going mad today. Oh God, I've got so off track of what I wanted to talk about. Right, wind back to the beginning when I was talking about the community and all of that, and the fact that motorhoming and van life has become a part of the community and all of that. And the fact that Matlock Monday was amazing on Lick Penny, and we've now got the penny lickers and all of that. And I am so committed to this community. I've seen what can happen when people meet each other, and Jen and Ange, it's just so lovely. It's so lovely. And me and Jen and me and Ange and me and lots of other people. And I am painfully aware that the penny lickers thing, the lick penny thing, the motorhome meetups, all of that, I'm aware that they are exclusive. Not in a good sense, but in the sense that they exclude anybody who doesn't have a motorhome or a camper. And I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that. In the same way that channel memberships, if you can afford to pay for a channel membership, great. If you can't and you want one, you won't be without one, because I will pay for it. And I do. And nobody should be excluded from anything within the community. And that includes motorhomey stuff or campy meetups and all of that stuff. And that's where the idea for the community camper came from. And I mentioned it on Monday night. I mentioned it again in a video, and the universe has gone a little bit mad. So let me just tell you the 3 things that have happened, and let me know what you think. Okay. Thing number 1. A member of the community got in touch and said, I love the idea of this community camper thing. It was a long email. If you can find something suitable and something, relatively affordable, I would potentially be willing to fund the initial purchase, and then we'll work out how to make it work and whatnot. Somebody else reached out with, I've got something that is for sale and might be rather suitable. So, I mean, for those 2 things to happen in the same 24 hours, well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? That's the universe doing a mad thing. And then a third thing that happened, you're getting this news live, almost as it happens. A company, I think a smallish company, but a company nonetheless, got in touch with me today. And they recycle Talbot Express campers and motorhomes. So they take on end-of-life campers and motorhomes, and they take the parts that are usable from them. They treat them very beautifully, very lovingly, very caringly, and they recycle them so that parts can live on to keep other campers and motorhomes going. And they said, I love what you're doing with the community. There was some talk about NETTY. Would you consider a channel sponsor? And I just thought, okay, this is a slightly weird and mad day, isn't it? I love the idea of a community camper. As a starting point, there should also be a community motorhome and a community this, that and the bloody other. So that anybody, any of you lot, can join in any part. You might not be able to afford a motorhome or a camper. You might not be able to drive. You might not have space. You might not know if you'd even be interested, but whatever. It should be there, available for you. And that could happen now. That could happen. So this is hot off the press. So I'll tell you what I know at the moment. And it's all pie in the sky. It's all potential. But there is somebody selling a camper van, a Talbot Express camper van, and they would love if it became a community camper van. There is somebody who thinks that the idea is great and is potentially willing to finance the initial stage of it. And there is a company that provides all of the parts to keep these things going that is potentially interested in sponsoring the channel. There you go. That's what I wanted to tell you. And that's what I would like your feedback on. And that's all I can tell you at the moment, because that's all happened today. It's all a bit... Right, a voice note pinged in the midst of all of that kerfuffle. Here we go. The next voice that you hear will be from Devon.
Boaty, dear chap.
Yes,
I know it's late.
It is.
Pound that box. Wanker.
How you doing, darling? How did it go today? How did it go? I'll catch up with the comments now. I'll pound the box and then I'll catch up with the comments. Oh. Cousin Helen's a channel member. Jen's a channel member. Thank you again, Damien. And thank you, everybody from last night. Obviously, especially you, Tony. Right. Same box. Another pound. 3, 2, 1. Didn't go far. Right, let's have a look at the comments. I don't know how far back I need to go. Oh! Oh. I got excited then, but they rang off. Famous my ass. Um, Sounds very exciting, Boaty. Go for it. That sounds fantastic, Boaty. That's fantastic going forward. That's a brilliant idea, Boaty, says Julie. I'm clean. Go for it, Boaty. You did try to call, but it rang off. It rang off. Yeah, so that's it. That's where we are. Um, it's been I don't know the way these things work. It's been a madly positive day. I've spoken to dear friends today, especially the M11, and I've got my head around a bit of stuff, and I kind of know where I'm going now. The news with Amrit last night was amazing, and then just this community camper stuff happening today. That's mad, but so exciting. And honestly, after Jen and Ange got me so oh, hello. Jen and Ange got me so enthused. I'm just starting to see a future for this community, where we start doing really amazing things. And there's so much positivity about how we are, how we operate. I get quite a few comments about, oh, I was part of this, I was part of that, and it all ended badly because of this and that. And with you guys, there isn't any of this and that. You're all just... And I think that somehow we've got a load of amazing people together, and we could make a difference for ourselves and each other and others. And I just kind of went, oh dear me, I apologise if anybody heard that. I just feel inclined to not worry about stuff, not overthink stuff, and just kind of go with it. If it's for the community, just go with it and trust that everything works out. So if there was a community camper and you don't have one yourself, would any of you ever use it? Would you come to a meetup and camp out for a few nights in a camper? Would you, if you were able to, would you drive it to somewhere? It's just weird the way that it's all happened. Somebody's got one, somebody will fund one, potentially, and a company that keeps them on the road wants to potentially sponsor the channel. That's mad. Quick flick through the old comments there. Community camper is a good idea and very nice of you, Boaty, to think of others that don't own a camper. I don't want anybody to not be included who would like to be. And I just, I think it could work. It could work. If it's a classic one, no depreciation, it's an appreciating asset. We know with NETTY that as a community, we can, between us, we can improve them, make them lovely. And I don't know everybody's individual circumstances, but I think of Emma. Now, forgive me, Emma, for singling you out, but I know that you've had dreams of doing the camper van thing or the motorhome thing or whatever. And I know that God knows, above all, more than anyone, I know you would love to be a penny licker and love to be involved in that. And you can't drive, you haven't got space, and, well, you haven't got the money at the moment. Forgive me, pardon. And I know it would work for you. And if it would work for you, then surely it would work for others, because there's got to be other people in that position. And if it meant that somebody got a break, and in terms of the logistics, then I'd have to sort all of this out. But my general idea is that if it was bought and if it was funded and if it was kept on the road, I would tax it, I'd insure it. It would live on the road, under the bridge, down by the restaurant, but it could be put on a site as and when necessary. And if anybody used it, then they would take responsibility for the site fees while they were using it. That's reasonable, isn't it? And if they were able to, then they would be able to make a contribution towards the upkeep. No set things or anything like that. If they were able to, they could contribute. If they weren't able to, they wouldn't have to. And, you know, it would just be... I just think it would be a really nice thing. And I think it would kind of set us apart as a community, because time and time again we show that we do what other theoretical supposed communities don't. And a community should always be about the people that need it the most, I suppose, in a sense. I just think it would be a really nice thing. I just love the idea that Emma or anybody else in a similar position in any way, sense or form could do stuff that they wouldn't be able to otherwise because of us, and they might enjoy it. I did it all in singles. There were so many people in awful positions, and you know, if you can make a little bit of a difference, then I just kind of think you should do it. Because at the end of the day, and I hate to go back to this, and I apologise if this upsets or offends anybody, but it's only a few months ago that I might not have been here, and you were the difference. And I just want to put as much back as I can, while I can, if that makes sense. What time is it? Oh my God. Okay. Sherry, I will answer that, but probably not tonight. Channel sponsorship. Oh, Julie, brilliant. Mark, I know you would. Yeah, I am kind of behind with everything. Noel Edmonds TV actor, yes, that would be a possibility. They can do their own thing as well as just go to community meetups. Oh, Tonic would be brilliant for driving the community camper van, wouldn't he? I mean, that was his thing. He was a proper driver. God, how far behind am I wonder? What are the site fees on Like Penny? I assume you mean Lick Penny. Standard Caravan and Motorhome Club. 20, 30, 35. Oh, Jonathan, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. I will open the parcel. Oh, somebody proposes Emma to be the first guest. I'm sure you'll get a seconder there. Please stop brushing your hair backwards and do it forwards instead. No, it looks shit. Is there plenty to do around Lickpenny site? Oh, there's loads. Crites Tramway Museum, Matlock Bath, Heights of Abraham, Gulliver's Kingdom, Butterley Midland Railway. Oh, there's loads. There's loads. All of the Peak District. Oh, thank you, Pete. I really appreciate it. Exactly. It would be fun, like real life carry on camping. That's the thing. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. Yeah, it is, Cousin Helen. The one here is so much better. Right, well, this hasn't gone as planned, but that's fine. Um, God, I'm knackered. Right, let's open this, shall we? I'll have a sleep on it, and things may or may not happen over the next few days. Oh, there's no need for that. Oh, ooh. Oh, let's see, who's this from? Where's my doings? No, that's anonymous. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, Apparently, I have a voice note. Hold on.
Hey, Boaty, mate. Hey, chat. I was just watching the latest Daily Diary. It actually got me quite upset when I was watching it, if I'm being honest. It's not nice being in that situation. I'm hoping you get yourself sorted, mate, if I'm being honest. I just found it very difficult, mate, if I'm honest. You know, I struggled to hold back the tears when I was watching it. I do feel for you, mate. We're always going to be here for you, you know that. Whatever you decide to do, we'll always be around, mate. Yeah, just a very sad times for you. I won't be popping the chat because it's a bit late. I just thought I'd leave this little voice note for you. So, you know I'm okay. Mate, it breaks my heart going what you're going through. Okay, I'll speak to you soon, mate. Bye for now.
Oh, bless you, John. People go through a million times worse than this. Yeah, I'm personally finding it a little bit difficult, but that's life, isn't it? What's massive to you is relatively inconsequential to somebody else. It's as people have said, unless you're in somebody's shoes, you don't know how they feel. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. This could have been so bad, and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be amazing, and I do know that, and I do know how lucky I am, and how blessed I am. I just don't always remember that because there's a bit of sadness going on as well, but it's all working out. It's all working out, and it all will, I'm sure. Oh, there's another one here. Let's have a look. Oh, you're looking after me again. Okay. For the future life where we can't do daily laundry, we have knickers and we have handkerchiefs. Now I know that the oh, they're nice. You want to see them in the flesh? There you go. Da, da, da. Knickers. And God knows these are essential at the moment. And those are what I launder more than anything else. Now, on the recommendation of a couple of people, I've ordered some Beckinase nasal spray to try and help to sort out my nose. Hopefully that will help a bit, but I know that I have Phil and Steph to thank for my undercrackers, because it's a thing, it's a weird thing. I'm used to having a washing machine, and I can put it on a 20-minute economy wash on a daily basis and get away with having very few pairs of underpants, socks, handkerchiefs, that kind of thing. And I'm not going to be able to do that going forward. I'm going to have to rely on a weekly or fortnightly wash. And that means I need more of stuff. So that is massively appreciated. As I say, I've got Phil and Steph to thank for these. I'm not sure about these. I couldn't see a note, but whoever they're from, thank you so much. Oh, bless you. Thank you. And it is probably now time to start saying your good night. Tonight's been a weird one. I kind of haven't said everything I planned to, and I certainly haven't read all the comments that I planned to, but there's always going to be the odd mad night like this. We do it every night. Ooh, matron. We do it every night, so we can always make up for it tomorrow. Oh, hello, what's that? Where did that come from? Oh, Simone. What's this? Oh, right, I missed one.
Feels like it's starting to ease a bit.
Oh, good.
It's been quite painful today. So, yeah, I'm trying to try and wean myself off the painkillers. Yeah.
Good on you, love. Right, a last whiz through the comments then, shall we? I'll go back to around... All right, I need to go back quite a while, actually. Right, around here, let's have a look. Oh, I can't read that. That's outrageous. Oh, bless you, Pete, and regards to the mem sub. I can't read that either. Oh, dear me. Oh, Emma, totally. Yeah, when we do Gulliver's this year, we will grab Helen and Willow too. That would be amazing. And then there are good nights coming along. Whizzing through. I do have a lot of pants now, don't I? Yes, Jack and Jones. The official Boaty pants. Great live, a bit dark at times. I'm sorry about that, but it's okay now. It happened. It did happen, and I wanted you to know that you made a difference that you didn't know you made. It wasn't nice. You need a dehumidifier for ROGERBOTTY, as it'll dry your washing too. You can just do your washing in the shower or sink. I have a dehumidifier, thankfully, so I will use it. God. Oh, my life. Okay. Boaty, is your potential sponsor Jack or James by any chance? No, I was never going to take a channel sponsor. I have had offers and I've refused all of them because they're not relevant to the channel. They don't make sense. They're not appropriate. It would very obviously just be a cash grab. And everybody would quite rightly say, why are you doing this? It's just for money. The potential channel sponsor is a... Oh, go on, let's do it. It's a company called Talbot Mania. I think I've said this already, haven't I? And yeah, they take on end-of-life Talbot Express campers, motorhomes, vans, whatnot, and they recycle the parts, and they basically they just do everything to try and keep the ones that aren't on the road. They try to keep them on the road, and the guy that I'm dealing with is a lovely guy, and he gives a shit, and that's the important thing to me. I don't want to talk to anybody who wants to give me money or who wants to make money themselves. I want to talk to people who give a shit, and he does. And he gives a shit about the community idea and NETTY and Talbots in general. And most importantly, he thinks that the community camper is the most fabulous idea. So watch this space. Nothing might happen, or we might have a channel sponsor, and that will go towards making the channel camper van and possibly in time motorhome happen. We'll see. We will see. But what we need to do right now is eat and sleep. Yeah, right. I agree. They are the perfect sponsor for the channel. NETTY is such a big thing now, and nobody could object to me taking a channel sponsor who kept NETTY on the road and kept all of the other NETTYs on the road. Nobody could take issue with that, surely. And I know that they're... I've actually bought from them. So, you know, before any of this happened, and they didn't know who I am. So I know that they're good folks. So we'll see. We will see what happens. Okay, darlings, right. What time is it? Oh my God, it's past. Right, eat and sleep is for all of us. Bless you for your kindnesses. Thank you for your company. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May the new day bring joy, may it bring hope, may it bring pleasure. At the very least, may it be manageable. The candle has fucked off, but another one may be relit tomorrow. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me, and on that note, Peugeot, and indeed, oh yes, Bosh. Good night, darlings. Much love. Oh, where's the thing?